Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, the taste of Bermuda.
Coming up on Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, we visit Cranberry Valley Golf Course on Cape Cod in beautiful Harwich, Massachusetts. This has been a must-play for people vacationing on the Cape and for those who like to travel to play fantastic courses. Plus, we'll have the Avidia Bank teaching tip with Bob Miller, whose golf school is now at Cranberry Valley. And we learn about the hot stove, now serving great food not only in Harwich Port, but in the clubhouse at Cranberry Valley. All that and more, next. Welcome to Golf Destination. I'm Grace Dyslinski. Today we visit Cape Cod and Cranberry Valley Golf Course in Harwich, Massachusetts.
The public seem to love Cranberry Valley Golf Course. It's a very friendly layout, always in beautiful condition. It's in a really fun part of the Cape that people enjoy coming to visit. It's a real golfing community, so we're the busiest public golf course on the Cape. The golf course offers memberships to residents of Harwich at a very good rate. We also offer non-resident memberships to the towns of Chatham and Eastham and Orleans, so we see members from all those towns. It's very busy, but it seems to work well. We have a block system where we start off in the morning with a block for members. So we have a private golf course experience in the morning for the first 2.5 hours, members only. After that, we have a public block that comes out, and then from there we alternate 2 times between members and non-members. In general, members play about 60% of the rounds at Cranberry Valley. It's definitely a parkland course. We got a lot of nature views out there. It's a wooded routing, many dog legs that go around trees. Beautiful natural Cape Cod landscape. I find Cranberry Valley to be a very typical Cape Cod golf course. It's friendly off the tee. We're not going to take driver out of your hand. It's a great course to drive the ball, and you'll usually be able to find your drive. Very little out of bounds on the golf course. The greens are good size, pretty easy to hit. They're not hugely undulated, but the breaks are subtle, so it definitely pays off to be a local and to know which way the breaks are going because it's not obvious always. Most greens have bunkers on either the right, left, or both sides. Very few in front of the green, so it's friendly to roll the ball up on most greens. We have a couple of forced carries. 10 has some water in front of the green, 12 has some water in front of the green. Those are really the only 2 spots. In general, you can find your ball and keep playing it. We think we have the best practice facility for a public golf course on the Cape. It's a great driving range, big grass tee, so all golf season we have a grass tee offered. We have a nice short game area with 2 separate greens where you can hit about a 40-yard shot into the green, a practice bunker. There's a private lesson area for our golf school, not to mention the big putting green right up at the clubhouse. So there's a nice practice area that people can spend a lot of time. We offer special deals on driving range memberships that a lot of people take advantage of as well. We're very excited about our relationship with the Hot Stove Saloon, which is one of the most popular restaurants here in Harwich. They decided to open a satellite restaurant here at the golf course, and it's been very popular with the members and guests. The Hot Stove in town is famous for its wings, so we have their famous wings here as well, burgers, pizza. There's a great ambiance on the deck at the Hot Stove here at Cranberry Valley. It's a great place to have breakfast in the morning as well. Big upgrade on our facility, big upgrade on our golf experience as a whole. It's very easy for people to get off the highway, come to Cranberry Valley, then spend the day in Harwich, at the Harwich beaches, at the Harwich restaurants, so it's very important to the local community.
Thanks, Roman. We can't wait to tee it up. Harwich is a great place to visit or call home. Let's take a look at this beautiful community on Nantucket Sound.
Harwich is comprised of the 7 villages: East Harwich, Harwich Center, Harwich Port, Pleasant Lake, West Harwich, North Harwich, and South Harwich. This quiet resort and agriculture community is best known for its cranberry bogs and the subsequent celebration of cranberries during the Cranberry Festival in September. The town was settled around 1665 and incorporated in 1694. It boasts a year-round population of 12,677 residents and seasonally increases to 37,000 residents in the summer. Harwich comprises nearly 21 square miles of land area with nearly 11 miles of supreme tidal shoreline. There are many lively and entertaining activities, including the town's Cape League team, the Harwich Mariners, who were recent champions in the 2008 and 2011 seasons. There are also outdoor band concerts as well as outdoor art shows. Harwich Port continues to grow as new restaurants and diverse businesses populate the community. Harwich is also well known for its natural beauty and idyllic New England settings. It's a great place to visit and stay, and Cranberry Valley Golf Course is a fantastic complement to any vacation plan.
Coming up, we'll take a look at the front nine and meet some of the people who play at Cranberry Valley Golf Course, when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, returns. Welcome back to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. I'm Grace Dyslinski. Now let's meet some of the people who play Cranberry Valley and hear their thoughts on the course.
It's a great Cape Cod course.
It's a fair golf course.
The course is in great condition this year.
Favorably impressed.
I thought it was beautiful.
I think most people love the course because it seems a very fair course, especially for the average golfer. You come out here and you don't see a lot of houses or condos. It's just a pure golf experience.
We come down the Cape to play a lot of courses, and this is always on our list. And we get a chance to come down and we play 4 or 5 days here in the spring, and this is always on the venue. It's well kept, and it's a good course, and we enjoy it very much.
The membership is very pleasant. It is easy to find a game here, and between the men and the women's sweeps every week, you can put your name in and easily access any group to play.
Hole 10, everybody will tell you, is one that gives them trouble because your first shot, you don't want to go in the woods, you don't want to go on the side. Your second shot, you got the water. And so every shot has to be placed correctly.
The conditions were beautiful, the greens were nice, they take good care of the tee boxes. It's wide open, and the single handicap golfer is plenty long enough for him. And the higher handicap golfers, they'll be happy because they can find their ball and hit it.
I actually think 16, 17, and 18 are some of the best finishing holes anywhere. When we play matches, we often come down to 17 and then 18, and it just always makes it fun.
Let's see what all of those who have played here are talking about. The front nine at Cranberry Valley Golf Course.
The first hole is a 375-yard par 4 that doglegs to the right. The bunker on the right side is strategically placed to collect mishit shots. The green is large with little undulation. The second hole is a par 5 of 509 yards. The fairway bunker on the left will collect mishit shots. Take your drive up the right side. Going for it in 2 is an option, but bunkers on the right side will catch mishit shots. The green is large with subtle movement.
On the front nine, I love hole number 3. It's a dogleg right. Placement with the drive is very important to set up your second shot. You have to hit the ball far enough around the dogleg to have a shot into the green. I think it's a really fun hole, good green complex, a lot of fun.
The fourth hole is a par 3 that can be played to 209 yards. The mouth of the green is open and receptive to shots, but bunkers await shots hit left or right. The fifth is a tough par 4 dogleg left of 453 yards from the back tee. The number 1 stroke hole requires a drive that is long and goes from right to left. You are then left with a mid or long iron to a green that is protected by a mound in front. The green is one of the largest on the course and slopes from right to left. Par is a very good score here. The 6th is a straightforward par 4 of 347 yards. The green is elevated and slightly tilted from back to front. Birdies are available here. The 7th hole is a downhill par 3 of 184 yards. Although downhill, it often plays the distance on the card. The green has a subtle back tier and it slopes gently from back to front. Avoid the bunkers.
The par 5 8th hole is a lot of fun. It's a beautiful hole, plays downhill, about 550 yards, but it's a good driving hole. You can hit the driver as hard as you can and see how close you get.
The 9th is a dogleg left par 4. You can hit a 3-wood, opting for accuracy over distance, or you can smash a driver over the bunkers on the left corner of the fairway. Your approach is downhill to a green that has deep bunkers protecting the left side. Most incoming shots don't release because of the slope of the green, so consider that when choosing a club.
With 9 holes in the books, everyone quickly stops into the wildly popular Hot Stove restaurant in the Cranberry Valley Clubhouse. But next, we tour the back 9 and learn about the Bob Miller Golf School at Cranberry Valley when we return. Welcome back to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. I'm Grace Dislinski. PGA professional Bob Miller has been synonymous with quality golf teaching on the Cape for years. Recently, his school has expanded to the wonderful teaching facilities at Cranberry Valley.
Well, we have a great school here located at Cranberry Valley. It's called Miller Golf Cape Cod. And what we do is we feature all kinds of premier golf instruction, whether it's private lessons, small groups, women's clinics. We offer programs for the beginning kids and also for girls and boys who really want to get introduced to the game. And also here we have the PGA Golf Junior League, which Roman Greer heads up. But it's an awesome program to get kids started in the game.
Now see how close your hands are to your body?
Yes.
Move back. Yeah. So you want to, if anything, if you tip from your hip line a little bit, that's fine.
We also have a fun new thing this year called Bob's Power Clinics, which really helps the player gain more distance off the tee, and it's been very popular. So we offer all kinds of programs for players of all different levels of ability.
You want to make sure that that left knee is pointing right down to your target line as well. So
we run a lot of one-day schools or 90-minute clinics or short periods of times. I'd rather have a student take short, concentrated intervals than try to come here and get overwhelmed for 3 days or something like that. So baby steps are always good in learning. We have the affiliation here with Cranberry Valley. Roman Greer contacted me and he said, Bob, would you like to be part of our team? And it's one of the premier driving ranges and practice areas, certainly the public access. So we have a nice relationship and it's really a great place to work on your game.
the more you turn your hands this way, the more the club wants to go that way.
For over 4 decades, I've been teaching the game of golf, and what I try to do is keep things simple and specific. When you look at the basic fundamentals of the game of golf, you have to introduce them to people at different levels, different speeds. I can't say I endorse a lot of different teaching programs. I like some of the ideas of the stack and tilt, but everybody's different, so you really have to make sure you tailor your teaching to their specific needs.
So your grippers right now are your top 3 fingers of your right hand, and then the middle 2 fingers of your bottom hand.
First thing is, if you can start with a couple of lessons and start to understand the basic fundamentals of the game, what a good PGA or LPGA teacher can show you in a half hour, you may never figure out in your lifetime. So you want to begin with good habits. Get some lessons, practice efficiently, and enjoy the ride. There's nothing more important than the personal touch and the relationship that is built between you and your instructor. Anytime anybody wants to enroll in our programs here, certainly the MillerGolfCapeCod.com is my website. We have an online scheduling system. And also the folks here at Cranberry Valley can lead you in the direction anytime to get some lessons from Miller Golf Cape Cod and all the professionals here at Cranberry Valley.
Now let's finish our round at one of the Cape's premier facilities, Cranberry Valley Golf Course in Harwich, Massachusetts.
The 10th is a short par 4 of only 369 yards. I recommend keeping the driver in the bag as water creeps into the right side. The approach is to an uphill green that slopes back to front. The 11th is a short dogleg right par 4. If your ball flight is left to right, you can leave yourself with a short uphill chip to the green. A 3-wood can be used to place in the fairway, still leaving you with a short or mid-iron to a large green. The 12th hole is a very good challenge. Before going to the tee after playing 11, pick a good aiming point. Middle left of the fairway is good. There is a bunker that catches tee shots, but being right is dead. Your approach is over water to an elevated green. Play the distance. It is always better to be beneath the hole on this green. The 13th hole is a great opportunity to make birdie. It plays slightly downhill and the green does not offer much break. The 14th is go for broke time. This par 5 measures only 483 yards, but bunkers play a big part in the way you approach this hole. Approach shots to the right side tend to work out better than those that are straight on because of the bunker protecting the front of the green. Be careful on the green, there is a lot of movement and a small plateau. Enjoy the 15th as straightforward par 4 because the remaining 3 holes are a challenge. You can make birdie here and driver isn't necessary, but if hit well, you'll be left with a short chip to a flat green. The 16th hole is one of the holes that you love to play even though you know it's going to be a challenge. This 457 par 4 requires you to hit an accurate long drive off the tee. A bunker protects the right side of the fairway. The approach is downhill to a green with a bunker complex on the right. The green slopes back to front and a little left to right. Par is a very good score here. The 17th hole is a par 3, but it is no respite. It can stretch out to 229 yards. The green is elevated, so shots that are short require a delicate chip. Shots hit long or left could find deep bunkers. The green is large. The 18th hole is a unique par 5, nearly shaped as a horseshoe.
I love the 18th hole, double dogleg right. I think it's a great hole for risk reward. A great hole to have a tied match coming down the stretch because you really can go for it or you can play safe. A number of ways to make birdie, number of ways to make a double bogey, so anything's in play on that hole.
Coming up, we get the vital statistics of Cranberry Valley Golf Course, and Bob Miller returns to give us the Avidia Bank teaching tip when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, returns. Welcome back to GolfDestination.tv. I'm Grace Dyslinski. In this week's Avidia Bank New England PGA lesson, Bob Miller helps a junior golfer with his golf grip.
This teaching tip by a New England PGA teaching professional is brought to you by Avidia Bank.
The more you turn your hands this way, the more the club wants to go that way. Now turn your hands the other way. Keep going this way. All right, the more, see how it starts to open up? See this left thumb? I want you to feel that's down the shaft a little bit more right now, okay? Even though this isn't gonna feel very comfortable. Now take the center point of your right palm and lay it right on top of your thumb. All right, get these fingers around. As you get halfway back, see the lines on the club face right here? They should be more vertical. Yours are pointing almost downward. So when you come back to the ball, it's like this, all right? So what we want to think right now for a minute is toe up, and then as our body turns through, see how that's toe up. Now that's a very basic thing, but that's the very first thing we want to do. So toe up, and then as we go back, toe up. So what complicates the game of golf is when you put the ball in front of you, then you start thinking of all these things. If you took a lot of practice swings and the only thing you did was work, now see how the thumb actually starts to point up? Then as we go through, see how the thumb actually points up? Yep. Oh, you're in. But your ball flight changed completely. When you drive a car, what controls the front of the car is your hands. You want to think of your hands control this. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Now let's take a look at the vital statistics at Cranberry Valley Golf Course in Harwich, Massachusetts.
Cranberry Valley offers 4 types of tees on the course. The gold tees measure 6,761 yards with a rating of 73.4 and a slope of 133. The blue tees stretch out to 6,482 yards with a rating of 71.8 with a 131 slope. The white tees come in at 6,142 yards with a rating of 70.1 and a 128 slope for the men and a rating of 75.8 and a slope of 136 for the ladies. The red tees play at 5,568 yards with a rating of 73 and a 127 slope. For more information about Cranberry Valley, visit their website, cranberrygolfcourse.com.
Well, thanks for joining us on GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. We hope you enjoyed our visit to Cranberry Valley Golf Course in Harwich, Massachusetts. Be sure to check us out on all our social media pages at Golf Destination. The conversation and the content are always on. We hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Grace Dyslinski. We'll see you next time on GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda.